Hi everyone! It's LPS Lollipop Productions here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another episode in my new tag series since you guys really enjoyed the last one, so I'm going to be doing the infamous LPSTuber Tag. So if I'm honest, I'm not too sure who the original creator of this tag was since it's been around for so many years, but I'm going off of LPS Hannah's version, and I will write the questions in the description in case anybody else wants to do this. Question number 1 in the tag is, why did you decide to become an LPS tuber? So I will bring you back to many moons ago when my cousin introduced me to LPSTube. So she showed me LPS videos for the first time, and I was amazed. It skyrocketed my interest in the LPS toys. They later became my favorite toys, so I was playing with them constantly and watching a ton of LPS videos and really wanting to start my own channel. As silly as it sounds, I would actually play with my LPS sometimes and pretend that I was making LPS videos. Oh man, so I would do that, and as the years went on, I only wanted to do it more. And I ended up begging my parents to let me have a channel, and eventually they let me. I was way too young to have a channel, but I had their permission and they gave me very strict rules for what I could and couldn't do, so it was all good. Question number 2 is, what is the meaning behind your username? Quite honestly, there isn't much of one. As I said previously, when I started my channel, I was way too young to be doing it. Oh, all the videos are yeesh, they're just pretty bad. They're a roller coaster, don't watch them, but that's not the point. So I kind of made up my name on the spot, if I'm remembering right. Like, I don't think I put that much thought into it. My previous mascot's name was Candy, and she came with one of the pet nooks, and she also came with a lollipop accessory. So I think I based it off of those things and thought about the LPS channels I already watched, and I said, well, there's LPS, there's Candy, and Candy comes with a lollipop, I like lollipops, and then throw productions on the end, and there's your username. I thought that it sounded good, and at the time there were no other channels called LPS Lollipop Productions. See, I like the name, but at the same time it's kind of a mouthful now. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I'm sticking with it now because I've had it for so long. Question number 3. is, do you have any social medias for your LPS? Yes, I do have social media for my LPS. It's nothing too crazy. I really only have an Instagram. It's LPS Lollipop Productions as well, and I link it in the description of every video. I also have an account on LPS Amino, but don't follow me there because I never use it. I deleted the app. I only had it for like a day. Not really for me personally, but if you like it, that's completely fine. Question number 4 is, how many LPS do you have? I have no clue, honestly. It's been years since I've counted. I probably haven't counted my LPS since before I quit in 2018 because, for those of you who don't know, I quit and then came back this year. I have been meaning to count my LPS though and reorganize them, so I could probably make that into a video if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comments down below. If I had to make my best guess, maybe 500 or 600? Question number 5 is, what is your LPS icon? My icon is some beautiful art that was drawn for me by my good friend Voodoo Dreams LPS. I used to always see people with fancy digital art as their profile pictures and thought I would never have that, but thanks to Voodoo, I do now. So thank you so much, Voodoo, I love you. Question number 6 is, what camera and editor do you use? Okay, so my camera, since I've returned, is like some never-ending saga. So when I first returned to LPSTube back in late April, I think, I was using my Sony Handycam, which I had been using prior to when I quit. Then I moved to a Nikon Coolpix P520, which I was using for the majority of my time on LPSTube from about May to now. But in this video, I'm actually using something different, if you notice a difference in quality, and that is my mom's Canon Rebel T3i. Although I liked my Nikon's visuals, the audio was not up to par, so I had to record the audio on my Sony Handycam actually, and sync the audio to the video. It made the editing process pretty long, a lot longer than it needed to be, so I was getting pretty fed up. I've been thinking about buying a Canon, and my mom reminded me that she has one and she's letting me borrow it for now. And I think the visual quality is really pretty. I'm still probably going to invest in my own Canon someday, but for now, this is what I've got. Personally, I'm really loving it. I think the bokeh, I don't really know how to say it, but this effect back here that it's giving off is beautiful. I like the audio a lot better. Just overall, I'm liking this camera a lot more, so definitely let me know what you think. In terms of editors, I use Adobe Premiere Pro for most of my videos. I'm really loving it so far. I just started, I think, in June maybe? It's a great editor, but it is a little bit complex, so if you're just starting out, I definitely would recommend starting with something else. Also, it does cost money, so that's another factor to keep in mind. I myself still don't even know everything about it. It's a big learning process, but you take it day by day with each video, and I'm really liking it so far, even though I'm still learning the ins and outs. Question number 7 is, who is your LPSTuber idol? Oh my gosh, I have so many LPSTubers who I'm inspired by constantly. It doesn't matter if they're bigger or smaller channels. If I'm thinking of the first ones that come to mind, which are some of my earliest LPSTube memories, inspirations to start my channel, I definitely think of LPS Hannah first of all. Definitely Go Green Girl and LPS Lover. I'm constantly amazed and inspired by my close friends here on LPSTube as well. So for example, LPS Unoya, LPS Gemstone, LPS Rainbow TV, Voodoo Dreams LPS, who I mentioned earlier, Painted Wings, the list goes on, they're all amazing, and I love you guys. Number 8 is, can you give a little behind the scenes of where you film? I sure can. It's really nothing special, but I'll show you guys anyway. So as you can probably tell, the secret's out. I don't actually have a white desk. I just use this piece of poster board that I bought at the dollar store to give that illusion, because my desk is dark wood, and that's not really what I want in my videos. It's kind of distracting to me. I've also got some water up here, and this light that I use for my videos. I want softboxes someday, but for now I just use this thing. Don't really know what it is. And then I have some of the stuff that's usually on my desk that I've just pushed aside. So we've got some markers, pens, a little letterboard, stuff like that. And then I have my tripod, which I set my camera on, and that's about it. I really wish I could have my own studio, but that's okay. You work with what you've got, and I'm thankful for what I have. Number 9 is, what music do you usually use in your videos? Like just about every other LPSTuber out there since the beginning of time, I use Kevin Macleod's music in the majority of my videos. I mean, he has thousands of songs, so there's so many different emotions, and it's very versatile. I recently started using music from the YouTube audio library as well though. All of the music that I use in my videos is written in the description, so if there's a song you like, you can just check that out and it should say what one it is. Mind you, in my older videos I didn't do this, but recently I started listing each song in the order that they were played in the video. So I hope that'll be helpful to you guys. Wait, what was the number? I think it was number 10? Okay, yeah, it was number 10, okay. Question number 10 is, what is one tip that you would give to a new LPSTuber? It is so hard to sum it up in just one tip. I kind of want to make a whole video about it. I guess I would just say have fun with things. Don't compare yourself to others or worry if you have a ton of fancy equipment in the beginning. Even if you don't have many old LPS or no old LPS at all, just have fun with it, create your stories, get your stories out there and make the videos that you want to make, and just enjoy the process, because it's not going to be any fun if you're forcing yourself to make things that you don't want to make. Don't concern yourself with views and subscribers all the time. Like, it's okay to be concerned about it, but if it's like all you're thinking about and you're just in it for the subscribers or whatever, and you're not even enjoying it anymore, like if it's becoming a stressful process, don't let it get to that point. Just remember why you started, remember why you love watching LPS videos and why you want to start. That definitely wasn't one tip, and it probably made no sense, so I'm sorry for my little tangent there. Number 11 is, how many subscribers do you hope to get in 1 month? At the time of filming this video, I have 873 subscribers, which is just woo! I did not expect that. I love you all so much. I say it all the time, but I really do. And 1 month from now, I think it'd be really cool if I could get to 1,000 subscribers, but I don't want to stretch things, so maybe 900? 950? Something like that? I don't know. 1,000 is like the ultimate goal for me, but if we can't get there, that's okay too. I've learned that for me personally, it's not really the subscribers that matter as much as things like the comments, especially considering, as I said earlier, I quit LPSTube for 2 years, so many of the subscribers I have just are dead, or like my channel's dead to them or something. I don't know. They don't watch me anymore, and that's fine because they like grew out of it or whatever. My videos were bad back then anyway. Again though, with the tangents and getting off track, what I'm saying is that's basically another reason not to get the fame or subscribers too concerned in your mind. Just focus on what you do have, read all the comments. For me, that's one of the things that makes it worth it, just hearing everyone's feedback. I feel like my camera keeps going slightly out of focus too, since I'm not used to this yet, sorry. Yikes, this is bad. And last but certainly not least, question 12 is, which LPSTuber should do this tag next? Honestly, it's kind of hard to think of an LPSTuber who hasn't done this tag yet, since it seems like everybody has at some point. So with that in mind, I would just say to any of you who haven't yet done this tag, you definitely should. They're always a fun way of getting your subscribers or friends to know you a bit better, and they're just really cool to film. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video despite the horrible focus on this video because I'm still learning to use my camera and the frequent tangents as we're doing now. If there's any videos you want me to make in the future or just feedback in general, don't hesitate to let me know. But with that said and done, I love you all a lot and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!